A lot of courses in Nigeria, you see people going to study. For instance, I have someone who studied biochemistry in the university, in Polytechnic, actually. So you see that this person studied biochemistry, and then during when she was doing her youth service, she wanted to, to serve in a hospital. And she was told that she can't serve in a hospital. That she's supposed to serve where there is an industry. There is no industry in Nigeria. So, but you see that most of these schools still give these students who confident that once you finish in biochemistry, you can switch to any health course. You can do nursing, so many things now. The courses they are offering them, for instance, stuff like banking and finance, I think all these things should be scrapped in Nigeria because they are not impactful.
Imagine a theater student that cannot operate a camera. How does that sound?
Sounds funny.
Sounds funny, yes. And I can actually tell you that was the reality of everybody that graduated in my set. That was the reality of everyone, and everybody that graduated after. And if any one of them can actually operate a camera, it's as a result of them learning outside how to do that. And if you are doing the approximate of the amount spent, we are not talking about 2 million naira. We are not talking about 3 million naira. For the whole 4 years. We're not talking about 5. We are talking about like a lot of money, a lot of millions. A lot of millions that can be spent on a camera. A lot of millions that can be spent on learning outside, or probably paying for YouTube tutorials. Like, yes, but this student decided to go to school, and the school failed them. The system failed them. Now, you blame the lecturers that are not updated. This lecturer can't even tell the difference between a Sony camera and Fuji camera. So are you the one, like, are you going to blame them? And they are living off a salary they are being paid. So the government that is supposed to regulate all these things, they are not, being helpful. I'm gonna use an example, but I'm not gonna mention it. I'm gonna mention the governor's name. During your last time was the governor of Osun State then, and he elected the chairman of SUPEB. SUPEB means the board of students, education in Osun State there. The board, the person in charge. This person was a bricklayer that was supporting him when he was doing his campaign. So he was the head of education. Someone that does not know anything about education was the head of education. Now, what do you expect from that person to do when they say, oh, they want to update the curriculum? What do you expect from that person? Nothing.
It's incompetent.
It's very incompetent. Exactly. The only thing he has is connection. So a lot of people are in those places where they're supposed to regulate all these things, but they see it as, is it necessary? You can actually keep this money. As your graduate teacher, you let them graduate. Oh, it's not necessary. Oh, you get my point, right? A lot of things are being neglected in all areas of our lives. Everybody, the person in charge of sanitation, very, very negligent. Look at how dirty Lagos is. The person in charge of transportation, negligent, very, very negligent. The person in charge of roads, the person in charge of every system in Nigeria, negligent. Everybody's so lazy. Everybody's they cheat. Everybody's just looking for where to,
enrich themselves. With their own interests.
Yeah, imagine you putting a pig inside a very clean, where you put food, right? Food stuff. Now imagine you locking a pig inside. Do you know the pig will be finding it difficult to focus on one food, right? It will eat here, eat here, eat here, eat here. You get, and the same. So you understand what I'm trying to say? But the only difference between we and that pig is that the pig is recognized as animal that is being erratic. But we are under umbrella of, we are human beings, we are civilized.